Shalom. The last video I did, I showed how Christ is not the Mashiach. And in this video, I'm going to show how Chrestians became Christians. And so this is the Saticus of Christ. And this was a Roman historian, Senator Tacitus. He had a writing, and this is what happened. Okay, it's got Christians and Chrestians. So it was spelled, they were first called, I'm going to spell it out, Chrestians, and that later on became Christians. But this was 11th century. This is a clip of it. It was 11th century copy of Annaeus. The gap between the I and the S is highlighted in the word Christianos. So what happened? He removed the E, and once he removed the E, it left a gap, and it was replaced with an I. So this is what they were calling them. Many people just think it's just Christians, but it goes deeper than Christians. That's not what they first originally called them. So now I'm going to show you what this word is. This word is actually in the Bible. It's the G5543, and it's Christos or Christos. And the word means, that word means good. Make sure you see that. And this is basically what they were calling them. They were saying they were good people, and that they followed, the Messiah. But we're going to see that they weren't really following the true Messiah. Now, this is the word that everybody's know as Christians. This word appears in the Bible like 3 times. It's the G5546, Christianos. And that word simply means a follower of Christ. Now this is the relation between this video and the last video that I did. It's saying it's a follower of Christ, and I've shown how Christ is not the Mashiach. So actually you are following, if you call yourself a Christian, you're following another deity. You're following a Greek mighty one. You're following someone other than the Mashiach. And again, there is only one anointed Mashiach. And basically they were saying they were good people. And to this day, Christians are considered good people. But one thing they are not considered as, and that's a saint. They may call themselves a saint, but that's not who they are. Now this is what you want to be. This is what you and I want to be. Kadosh. We should be, and we want to be Kadosh. And this is the H6918. And this word came from the right here, this word right here, the H6942, Kadash. And this is what it means. It means saint or set apart. And this is the difference between Christians and those that's Kadosh. We're set apart. And what sets us apart from Christians is we keep Torah. That's the biggest thing that sets us apart. We keep his law, statutes, and commandments. We keep his holy days. We keep his Shabbats. He said to remember the Shabbat and keep it Kadash. We should keep that day always. And this separates the Christians from the saints. And they can call themselves saints all they want, But it's not by your words, it's by your actions, it's by your deeds. um Yahushua said, you will know them. A tree is known by the fruit that it bears, not what comes out of its mouth, but the fruits that that it bears. That's the actions. I always believe and always say that action speaks louder than words, and it is a true saying. But this is who we want to be. We want to be kadosh. I'm gonna leave a link because I went over this Tacitus of Christ. I went over it really quick. I want to leave a link. Anybody want to click on it and read it for themselves? Um, it's more in there. I just went over it briefly. It talks how Nero, um, he wrote about Nero burning Rome and blaming it on the Israelites, and that started the war, a false flag. Same thing they do today. Shalom.